people. This is Getrude Mungai, your lifestyle designer on sex and relationship, coming to you live on this very, very rainy day. My goodness, can you hear the rain? For the guys who follow me, they know what the rain does to me. But I'm here shooting because I care that much. I do not want you to miss your episode on Friday. And that's why I'm here on a very rainy day shooting Marriage is a Scam with a Cherry on TV. Today, I want to talk to you as a marriage crusader. I've been campaigning about marriages and how I believe marriages are supposed to be enjoyed and not endured. You know, marriages are supposed to be enjoyed by both parties, not just the man and not just the woman, both of you. And have been telling married women with a marriage certificate, the ones who can actually prove they are married, not they can stay cohabiting, no. Married women in marriages, that they're supposed to be a one-stop shop. A wife, a lover, and for lack of a better word, a nice little home. Now, this little home thing, it means by the time a woman, a married woman, has stepped it up to be the whole, because to me it's a step up. Imagine it is, you know, to be the whole, you have added sugar, spice, and everything nice in your marriage. So now, let's just bring this in the dating context. Okay? Now, when a man is dating, they put you in 3 boxes. You are either wifey materials, as a married woman in marriage, or you are a bestie, that is the lover equivalent in a marriage, or a nice little home. It's just that, whether you're married or you're dating. A nice little home or a slut or an easygoing one, you know, some will stretch it and call it a loose woman. Let me explain who these are in dating. A wifey material is somebody this guy sees that this one, I can actually change, you know, the love story into a life story, a long life story, a lifetime story. You understand? You have all the quality he desires in a wife. Even the way you present yourself. You know, even if you're sexually active, you don't drop all of it. You know, you don't go all out. Okay? Yes, there's a bit of sex and we should be chilling, but nobody has been listening to me. So there's a bit of sex, but it's not way over the top. This lady is actually working on the other bigger aspects which can make a marriage. Hence, she becomes a wifey material. Okay? Now, the bestie, I'm telling you, social media is full of bestie stories. Yeah? The bestie thing is, you know, somebody close to him. They might not be sexually active, and I'm not even talking about friends with benefit, but this is a lady this guy can depend on when he's going through all his breakups, heartbreaks, you know, and all those kind of things. This is a person he can call, they talk, they share so many things in common. And even if this lady, because I've seen this lady has kids, this guy is very close to the children, he's the uncle so and so, the fun person, you know, trust this woman with his money, you know, with his house, with his car, you know, they share so much with the bestie. But they talk, you know, even emotionally connected most of the time, and that's why many times when women are getting into a relationship and they hear this man has a bestie, it's a deal breaker. Because deep down they know this bestie can easily replace them. Easily. Or she can actually take so much of this guy to a point that the lady will feel either emotionally starved or so many things she's not getting from this guy because of the bestie who's in his life. Now, the whole equivalent in a relationship is this lady who is, it's all about sex. And unfortunately, so many women think you can keep a relationship or keep a guy by giving yourself sexual. You know, you're not holding back. You're doing things in case this relationship doesn't work out. You meet this guy in the streets and maybe you got married or you have somebody you respect, you can't even look at them in the eye. You know, I always tell people, sexual qualification does not make you a wifey material. Sexual qualification does not make you a husband. There's so many other things you need to work on other than just the sexual part. So the whole part, the hobbit, the person who has been categorized or boxed in this whole category, I tell you, these are the women who just give too much to the men. And I'm not just talking about sexual. They go out of their way. They come to their homes and assume responsibility as wives. Some will actually take it further and borrow money on their behalf. The kind of stories I have heard, about ladies who borrowed money on behalf of boyfriends. And that time the relationship has not even been cemented. It's not even a very solid relationship. And this lady goes out of her way to do all these things. And this guy is just enjoying the benefits, knowing no matter what happens, it's not going to happen. So, in these three women, the one-stop shop for this guy, sometimes he could be dating the three, unfortunately. Some men could be dating the three at the same time. Saving the wifey material does not even demand sexually. No, I'm saving this one for marriage. Uses this other one who is very sexually fluid. You understand? And confined in this other bestie. Let me tell you, the wife material has a higher chance of getting married to this guy. Higher chance of getting married to him. Yeah, the bestie could, if push comes to shove, could get married to this guy. He could marry this lady. Maybe they didn't start off as passion, but they started with friendship, and the friendship grew after he's gone through, or maybe they've seen each other go through so many heartbreaks. This bestie can easily assume or get married to this guy, and that's why they're such a threat to their girlfriends. But let me tell you something about the whole lady. Will never ever get married to this guy. This guy will never marry her, no matter what happened. He'll rather stay single for the rest of his life and enjoy benefits from this lady who is assumed the whole responsibility and never get married to her. So I want to ask you something. Which one are you in this relationship? Because sometimes we place ourselves there to be used and abused. And then we start yelling, screaming, oh, marriage is a scam, and some go to the extent of moving in. Yeah, because we've talked about this many times on marriage is a scam and the children on top. If you make it easy for the guy, atakukaribisha. You move into his house, you assume responsibility, you pay bills, you help him pay bills, you sort him out, you do so many things. He's not gonna kick you out until now he's ready for a good, a solid relationship. Unfortunately, you may not be the one he considers for marriage. And sometimes you break up with him, and within a year, this guy has gotten married. And you wonder what happened, and you're left to pick up the pieces. And worse is when there are kids involved. You are left to pick up the pieces. Even if you've lived with them for 7 years, you still don't have papers to show. And very soon I will bring a lawyer to talk to us, about marriages and how you as a woman can protect yourself. Even you as a man, you can protect yourself from this kind of relationships. So, to be a one-stop shop in a marriage is hot, and it's actually a requirement. But when you're dating, you need to have boundaries, and you need to know why you're dating. I keep telling ladies, you need to date. You need to intentional dating. I always say I do intentional parenting. Even dating, it has to be the same. Don't just date for fun. You could have fun when you're dating towards something, but don't just go there to have fun, because most of the time you see all these red flags, but you're caught up in your own, and you decide this is going to go on and on and on and on. And time is flying, people. Time is flying. By the time you realize you have given your youthfulness to somebody who did even deserve it in the first place. There could be some more deserve, even if you are not a person, and you can bring it or you can drop it as it's hot. There's somebody there for you who will put you in the wifey box. You just have to look harder and open up your eyes. Yeah, my name is Getrude Mungai. I'm a lifestyle designer and sex ed relationship, and this is Marriage is a Scam with a cherry on top. Follow me on my social media platform on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, Twitter. Subscribe to this particular channel. I really like to hear from you. Asante sana na Mungu awabariki.